back. You are watching CNN IBN. Now, the Modi government's maiden budget was tabled on Thursday, and one of the main takeaways from that budget was the plan to create 100 smart cities that will help reduce the burden of migrant population on India's metros. Can it work, though, is the question.
I have provided a sum of rupees 7,060 crores in the current fiscal.
With 400 million people living in urban India and the number of migrants increasing by each passing day, the government declared the creation of 100 smart cities to ostensibly reduce the burden on metropolitans while fulfilling promise of Achhe Din for the neo-middle class.
Accommodate the burgeoning number of people through existing cities would become unlivable.
The ever-growing population of urban India is an increasing cause of concern. 90 million people live in cities, nearly twice the population of the United States. 70% of the new net employment is expected to be generated in cities. India's share of urban population in 2011 was 31%, compared to around 50% in China. In 60 years from 1950 to 2011, India's urban population share rose from 17% to 31%. Real estate developers are expectedly excited at the opportunity and are hoping to build projects at industrial corridors.
But the migrating segment is migrating to the lowest end. They are looking not for housing, they are looking for livelihood. So unless those livelihoods are created in the smart city, it will not attract them to move there.
I would urge the government to consider putting in much more allocation. Conceptually, I like the idea. We're excited to put, because there'll be, all the infrastructure around that place will be new, it'll be cohesive, so people will be happy to stay there. But I fear that right now I'm not seeing the government taking that bold initiative of putting out more money to do such a large initiative. I'll be happy if it's done.
But many remain skeptical about whether the government's plan will actually help the urban poor.
These smart cities are actually going to be economic centers, where there will be money generating hubs, where people from rural areas to urban areas, urbanization will happen there. And allied development and services will also happen there only.
Though experts hailed reforms like reducing investment limit and size for FDI, most wanted to increase economic activity around these upcoming smart cities to encourage builders.
Wherever the economic activity comes in and the infrastructure comes in, that's where you'll see developers, investors going in, providing facilities. It could be housing, it could be shopping, it could be many things,
Corridors like these are expected to be the new hub of development, with the government's ambitious smart city project expected to develop in areas like these. And with the urban population estimate to increase by 200 million people, that's from 400 to 600 million by 2031, smart city project is expected to reduce the burden on the already existing metropolitans. With camera person N. Satish and Bureau Inputs in New Delhi, this is Meenakshi Upreti.
Getting your CNN IBN special report now. Goa may be India's most popular tourist haven, but of late, the state has been more in the news for attempts at moral policing by its ministers, now who have spoken out against the pub culture in the state. Now, CNN IBN Shravan Sen spoke to some locals to get a sense of what they perceive as true Goan culture.